first, thank you for accepting my invitation, as you are my first guest in this season of Crypto Untangled. Maybe we can
Pleasure.
start
Thank you
by
for inviting me.
Thank you, man. Maybe we can start by just getting to know a bit more about you and about the Boxmaze team, or in general.
Okay. Well, with the Boxmaze thing, what happened with the starting off and everything is that I was working for an office company, and during that time, it was like I wasn't enjoying everything, and I wanted to just like try and get something extra on the side, just to like for a small project, whatever. And I started dabbling a little bit in with game development and everything because I was doing web designs and web development for the company in the first place. So I started doing like this small game designs and everything, and then started to work on this little. It was literally just a small little couple of blocks with this little blocky just to test the movement and everything, get the movement to walk around and all that kind of stuff. And then eventually, I just added a few little blocks and everything, and that's when I decided I was going to make like this little, just like this easy little small little 2D platforming sort of thing. And then eventually, it started to add some levels and levels, and I got some friends playing it, and they enjoyed it a little bit. And I then decided I was going to try and put it on Steam. And at that time with Steam, you had to do what was called green lighting. Now you could just pay, I think it's $100, and you get your game on Steam. So you can't get any game on Steam. But back then you had to do this green lighting thing where you would have to get a certain amount of community votes and everything for it to actually go on Steam. And we put it on there, and I think it was about 4 months or something that it was on there that it eventually got approved. And then put it on Steam, and people started to play it and buy it and everything, and got a little bit of a community going, made a Steam group, and then we had some small like events and everything as well in the game itself, which is something we want to continue doing with, because you have little hidden, it's just like a little hidden block or something, for example, that you can go, that you got to try and find. You give clues and find the little, that's this little hidden block, and then you can win something and stuff like that. So that is an idea also that we have for, like, we actually did it with the claims, with atomic claim options, claim links, where these little hidden blocks actually now just open a link. So if you're playing it on the browser and you find that little box and you touch it, it gives you a chance of opening a atomic claim link to get an NFT.
I did not know that. It's nice.
Yeah, it's something that not a lot of people know.
So basically, you are the only one behind it. So there is no big team. It's only you at the moment.
It's only me, yeah. We had a graphics designer, but then she had to go do her own stuff and everything. So now it is just me, yeah.
Okay. Maybe would you like to show us a little bit about the game? Share screen, show us walk through the game.
Yeah.
Maybe. Can you do that? Yeah.
I can do that. Let me just launch my thingy. So when you first, okay, I'm going to show you the browser version of it.
Okay.
Which is, I put this up a couple of months ago already, actually, and it's buggy. It's going to be buggy and stuff. So we're going to use that as an example to show you how it works and everything. But it's quite buggy. Okay, so you've got I would really recommend, if you guys even play this, it's just play.boxmaze.xyz. If you play it and give it a try and everything, it is buggy, and just do play the tutorial. It's going to explain a couple of things that you really need to know. Like this one of the blue boxes, it tells you that you can jump on their heads. So I would definitely recommend playing the tutorial. Okay, so anyways, this will change up here, up at the top there. It'll give you different, every time you pass a certain point, it will change the explanation of each box, each different color box and so forth. So you know what you're dealing with, because it can get rough. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the front. Okay, yeah, so another thing also, if you do play it, is that there's different ways that the character can move. It's not like just left and he can like sway in the air, and you can actually double jump like that on
Wow.
walls and things. So there's a bit of jumpiness you can actually do.
And you have to.
And then yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your main objective is to get to the bottom doors every time, like right at the bottom. Can you see my mouse cursor?
Yeah.
Okay, so right here is every level will have this little thing. So like this level is very easy. It's just plain and simple. I'm probably gonna die because I said it's easy. So you got to get to the little lever.
Oh my.
Oh, then the sound is also the sound is bad on browser. I still got to get the actual sound to actually save the settings.
I think it's quite cool.
Like I haven't put. Yeah, it's nothing fancy or anything. It's
not fancy, but I think most of those kind of games are cool for kids and I think addictive for adults. So
yeah, it is very addictive. Okay, this is the annoying part. Yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely can be. And the annoying part is like if you die over there or something and then you got to start over. Because as soon as you die, like let's die quickly. You jump to the beginning of the level. Like those blue boxes, you could actually jump on top and you'll get points. Like there's a score over here, which is 1, so 10 for example now. And then these ones, like the purple ones, you can't jump on top of their heads. It's only the blue ones.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the concept. And then there's like I think one of the first 10 levels already, there is also like a little hidden block somewhere. So when it's actually less buggy and working and running nicely on a browser, we'll do like a little event or something with some hidden NFTs that you can claim, which I think would be cool.
Yeah, that would be nice. That was one of my next questions.
Yeah.
So basically,
oh yeah,
including in-game NFTs that will unlock some special items, maybe some special dress or how to say?
Okay. Yeah.
More or less.
Okay. Yeah, like skins and stuff.
The skin, yeah. So you are
okay. So the version, yeah, no promises, but the game version on Steam actually uses skins. Like you can go and you can change your character skin and everything like that on the Steam version already. It's right now you got to buy like a DLC, which is downloadable content, but we do want to change it where if you own a certain NFT, then you can unlock the skin in the game. But it's not a promise. It's definitely something we want to do, but are we working on it, getting there? So maybe one day, hopefully. But yeah.
Why do you think the interest in the game dropped after 2017 or 2018? What happened?
It's lack of updates. Honestly, on my part, it's lack of doing anything with the game at that stage. Like, I released and everything, and then I got very into it. Was actually EOS at that point, and I didn't really have the time for the game, and it was doing alright and everything, but it was kind of like one of those games where you play it through, like you play 100 levels, maybe you'll play the 100 levels once or twice and then you're done playing. Like you're not going to really go back to it because there's nothing to pull you back into it, for example, right? It's like Super Mario, for example. If you had to play Super Mario 2 or 3 times, play all the levels done, you're done. You're not going to play it again for like 10 years again or something.
Yeah.
So definitely a lack of updates on my side for not putting more levels in or things and stuff like that. But that's why I do feel like now when we start putting more effort into the game itself, like after we got the cards and everything sorted and we start doing some events and everything in the game itself, then it'll bring more interest again because it is fun. And I also am going to add some more levels so that the old players have some new levels to try and
one additional thing
themselves.
So one additional thing you might be considering to add, or I don't know, would be perhaps a pool for rewards. So maybe people can pay a certain amount of wax or EOS or whatever other token, coin, and then by the end they compete, and the one who managed to pass it the first or uncover something gets the bucket. And yeah, I think it will be more competitive. You add some more activity into the game, and yeah,
That's
people will
cool.
play to win and to enjoy, to spend time. So
yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. I think that would be awesome. Yeah. In the Steam version, I think there's two different versions on Steam. There's a Boxmaze 1 and a Boxmaze 2 on Steam. Boxmaze 1 it's different levels. It's also 100 levels or something, and it's ugly. It's got really ugly looking square blocks and all that kind of stuff. And the Boxmaze 2 one is just a bit better looking. I mean, I'm not going to say graphics because it's not graphics or anything. It's just a little bit better looking and a little bit cleaner and everything. And I can't remember which one of them, but one of them actually has a co-op option, but it's local co-op, so you like shared keyboard co-op, not. But Steam actually gives you, I can't remember what the name is as well. Steam gives you this option where you can actually play a game with a friend who is somewhere else over the internet without the game needing to actually host or anything. Like you could literally share your keyboard with somebody across the other side of the world. So there is a way that you could actually play this co-op version with a friend as well. So we could get that working nicely. And like you're saying with those events and everything, also have like team events and stuff. Have two players together trying to solve it.
It will be
could
cooler,
actually
even more competitive, I think. Yeah, more fun. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's definitely things that we can get to, like eventually get those things added in and stuff like that.
So is the fund an issue at the moment, or it's the time that is an issue at the moment?
More time. Like we did pretty decently with the pack sales and everything, and because it's just me at the moment, like I'm obviously like it's all I'm doing now. It's my full-time job and everything right now is Boxmaze. So I'm paying myself a bit of a salary from the funds to survive and everything, obviously, so I can put the time in. But there's some funds and everything that for that. But what I do really need to do is try and find a actual like a Wax developer who can help with stuff like integrating, let's say, the Wax wallet into the game and stuff like that. I definitely don't get the time for all that kind of stuff. So I am looking at adding onto the team at some point. Like we've actually got an admin now in the Telegram group, at least an extra admin there helping out. But yeah.
Okay. So you spoke about Wax, and I think I read an article, not Wax, sorry, about it. I think it was about EOS at that time. So how do you think?
Yeah, EOS, yeah.
Yeah. How do you think Wax now can help gamers and collectors playing while still trading and collecting? Would it be able to handle that massive demand on the game or on the network, especially with the recent crashes that were happening?
The blockchain itself can handle it, but not the cloud wallet. The cloud wallet is something is going on there.
Okay. So you think the main issue with the blockchain or with Wax at the moment is their wallet, and the wallet is failing?
It's the cloud wallet.
Lag.
Yeah. Because I like when it comes to the sales and everything, also that on Atomic Hub, for example, like I only use Scatter and Anchor. I don't even use a cloud wallet anymore because here by us the internet is already so slow, and it gives you so much stability issues with the internet that the cloud wallet is kind of useless here, to be honest. Like a combination of that, and but I'm sure they're gonna be upgrading some stuff and working on it, and then they're fixing it. So I do have faith that they'll get the cloud wallet sorted. Because because the idea of the cloud wallet is really good. Like you don't want new people to come in and you have to use Scatter and Anchor and stuff like that until they're a bit more advanced in it. Like it is a very good idea and it's very useful. I just think it needs some time to actually get to where it needs to be.
I think, as you said, for me, I've tried both. So I can say that
Yeah.
basically the web wallet is nice as a starting to bring people in, but it can get quite frustrating, especially when there is too much pressure on sales and demand, and you can end
Yeah,
up
there's a lot of pressure.
not snatching anything, even if you were half an hour waiting in front of your PC to buy, or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Yeah.
Anchor
Yeah.
is much faster, to be honest, but it requires a little bit advanced skills in how to create an account, how to import that account. So it's not for the newcomers, and that's
Yeah.
something so in my group I was telling people the easiest way is to go to make web wallet once you have the web wallet, but also realize that for some reason the people are not able to access the web wallet without a VPN. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
It's a little
That's weird.
bit troubling, but using the VPN, I think they are able to create, because I want to bring as much people to the community as
Yeah.
possible. So
I guess that's maybe
I've been
got to do
also,
with some laws in some countries or something. Sorry.
I don't know, I have no idea. So I've been a fan.
I don't know.
I discovered Boxmaze recently. I've been a fan of Kubert. Why is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my favorite. So why is he that special? I don't know. I cannot. Why do you think he's special?
Okay, because early on when I was saying there was a Boxmaze, there is a Boxmaze 1 and a Boxmaze 2. We only started adding new characters and new skins in Boxmaze 2. Boxmaze 1 was only at a later stage that we went back and actually added the feature of having skins and everything. So when it first started, we needed a character. I mean, and I just had this little blue box from the beginning. When I started off, this little blue box, which didn't even have a face or anything. It was literally just a square blue box. And I felt like naming the blue box at that point, because I was working on it the whole time and adding like levels and everything, and this little blue box, yes, was there the whole time and everything. So I eventually named him Qbert, and that's yeah.
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, no, I can't actually remember. Like, it was a while back. I can't remember why I called him that name specifically, but I did want to give this little blue box that I was working with and playing with the whole time to get the levels and everything done a name. And he then had a name, and ever since it's been mainly like Qbert's the main little box in Boxmaze. So like, yeah.
So he's the first of the line. Was the smiley?
Yeah, he's the Genesis box.
Okay.
Yeah, his face actually has changed a bit over the time. So this is actually in the game now that I'm playing now. This is the default version of Qbert. We thought of giving him some clothes and stuff and making him look a little bit more like a real boy.
Okay.
But I don't think it's gonna stick. It doesn't. It's because this has to change, because this isn't Qbert. It's supposed to be Qbert, but it doesn't look like Qbert, so that's gonna change.
So I was shocked when you called him Qbert, because I see Qbert as that blue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This guy
is like this is like a little Pinocchio box without a nose or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But
so, would you like to add something maybe about Boxmaze in general before we move on to awarding one of Mada's asset holder a unique parachuting Patrick? So we did not speak about Patrick, but the reward will be Patrick.
Patrick.
Do you want to add something about Boxmaze at the moment?
I'm going to add just this little. I'm going to explain quickly what, like, with our Gamertype token and the new goodie bag and everything quickly. I just want to show you something, and then yes, this one. Because it's difficult. It's a little bit better to explain like this over a video sometimes, and then your viewers can actually see what I plan is the Boxmaze goodie bag.
Sure, it's lovely.
Okay, so a few months ago. Thank you. A few months ago, we had you actually got mint one of this in the airdrop, didn't you?
I got number one. So
yeah, you did. Yeah, Yeah, and so a few months ago we had this Gamershype supporter token, and we minted 100 of them, and we did a sale and everything. That was initially to try and get the fundings to actually start moving and doing things on Wax with the game itself, and it did quite well. And we had enough funding and everything, but we only sold 26 of them, I think it was, at that point.
That's why the price is skyrocketing at the moment.
Yeah, and because there's actually a lot, like I drop NFTs like maybe every 3 weeks or more or less to Gamershype supported token holders, and it's always like something a little bit decent. It's not just like just for the fun of adding something. Most of them they will only have like a max supply of 26. Some of them, like there'll be exclusive ones that go directly to Gamershype's token holders, which would then obviously only have a max supply of 26 and so forth. This box has this goodie bag has a max supply of 200, so it's a bit more accessible than a Gamershype token, because when you go to the market and you actually look at the price of the Gamershype token on the market, it's quite out of reach for most people, because nobody really wants to sell them because they're getting jobs all the time. So you wouldn't want to sell it. So we just made this as like a small version of that Gamershype token. So if you do want to get some NFTs, just drop into your account randomly every couple of weeks or every now and then, and you can grab one of these and just hold it in your wallet, and you'll get some surprises every now and then.
So now it's being sold for $30, and
yes, it's $30.
For how long will it be available?
Well, we're gonna leave it open for now, like maybe a week or something, and then we'll do like a little poll. We usually do the polls in the Telegram community so that the community themselves has a say of what happens.
Okay.
So yeah, if this hasn't sold on, let's say, what is today? It's Thursday, huh? Yeah. Next Friday. If it hasn't sold by next Friday, then we'll put a poll in the community to decide if the rest are going to be burned or what's going to happen with them. Yeah.
I'm more into bringing more people into the community, so the best would be if we can manage to sell them. And definitely we'll leave the link to this drop in the description section, so maybe people can buy or get into it, hopefully, and join the community. That's very nice.
Yeah, that'll be great. So, and like for example, also like the funding, like I was saying, when I only pay myself enough for like a salary to myself for to like live and everything, obviously, we actually used some of the funds from the pack sale and everything to buy us Alien Worlds land. Which nice. I'm glad that we actually bought it the other day, because it's like gone up 3 times the price since we bought it. So the funding does, like, this is $30 and everything. It does go to good use. It goes to like that for the land, and it goes to like the dust that we needed. We need 150,000 dust for our dust channel in Telegram. I think you need 200,000 now. When we were doing it at that point, you needed 150,000 or something like that.
I was asked, so we got a little bit of luck. Hopefully we get an answer soon, and we get our dust.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, it will be
cool. Yeah. So yeah, these funds do get used, definitely pushed back into the game to try and get more things going for the game, get better experience for the community.
Okay. Would you consider, for instance, maybe generating or creating your own smart contract for a token X, whatever you would call it, and then maybe raise some fund and expand in that regard?
Yeah. Yes, actually. We were actually doing this on before Wax came along on EOS. We were doing a little project, and we actually have a Gamershype token on EOS, but we never added it to any exchanges or anything. So I was actually thinking of that last week. Also, there's ways that you can make a use case for the token. I mean, we can use that. We can use that token to buy NFTs and give you skins in the game.
Yeah.
Use that for the reward pool also that you were talking about.
Definitely.
So yeah, definitely. We definitely want to do our own little token as well. 100%.
I look forward to seeing it in the game, so we can play, win, enjoy,
and
fun. Yeah.
yeah, when the time comes that we do actually have our own token for the game, like the game's own currency on Wax, we'll do airdrops and everything of the token to people who own the goodie bag and people who own the Gamers Hype token, people who own specific special pieces of special NFTs and stuff.
So those bags are quite precious for now and for later. So people, whomever have this bag, will be able to benefit from it forever, as long as the Boxmaze game project is running. And for me, I see it such like unique opportunity for people to get in and get free stuff and get involved as well in the project and in the community as a whole. I recommend it. So you get my recommendation. You know that. So let us use the Mada. I think I sent it to you if you can share it. So for now, we have about 61 different NFTs from Mada. And I think, yeah, people can see that which asset we are talking about. So in the same time as Boxmaze, we did a collaboration before. So we have our Pixelface collection, and the Mada is the first of the line. And one random Mada holder will win basically a unique Boxmaze character made for this episode, and that's Parachuting Patrick. I like him, he's cheery, so...
Okay, there we go. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
it was in a browser thing of its own.
So
okay, cool.
We have 61 holders, and Mada was the first in this, and basically it's like a Robin Hood in the collection. The first guy I was just starting in, and I started for fun, though I said maybe we can use them for something. And yeah, they will be used as lottery ticket for holders. And one lucky guy will be able to get a unique NFT from you. So
okay, I'm just gonna...
there is another link as well. So as they can see, we have one. There is the random.org, I think, that we can use in order to randomly select a number. Maybe you can just put 1 to 61.
Oh, I see how you want to do it. Okay. Sorry, I was a little bit confused. Okay, so we're just going to generate 1 to 61.
Yeah, 61. And then generate.
Then you're just going to, obviously, whoever holds that mint number that generates.
Whoever holds the number will win.
Okay. So we're going to generate. Ready?
Not everyone. 1, 2, and boop. Number 12.
So mint 12.
Congratulations, number 12. God knows who's number 12, but that guy.
Let's go look.
Yes.
This one.
Who's that? Yeah. The wallet.
You see my internet is so freaking slow. He's going off a sale. That's not good.
Thank you for doing it.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. So
I like doing little giveaways and stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Maybe you would like to end with something, I don't know, some special, let's say exclusive news with our listener today before we close. Is there something you would like to share that you did not share, and something?
I'm pretty sure there was something and I forgot it.
It's okay.
I actually think I mentioned it when I was blabbing away. I actually mentioned it, so there is actually something. Yeah, I was blabbing away when we were talking about it, so there is actually. I can't remember now.
It's okay. Maybe they can just follow you, or in the Telegram group, and they will get to know.
We'll do something, and then you can tweet about it on your Twitter, so that they have to go to your Twitter to go and see what it is. How's that?
Yeah, sure, not a problem. Yeah. That will be my exclusive.
Yeah, that'll be your exclusive. It'll be more fun as well.
Yeah, get people to tweet and retweet. That will be super nice. So Johan, it was a pleasure talking to you. My camera isn't here, and your picture isn't there, so I don't know where to look for me. It's a little bit odd at the moment. to
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm
look
also
at you
looking
or
like
to look to
everywhere.
the camera, you know. So for me, I'm looking at you, but my camera.
I've actually got a glare over there that's coming. It's attacking me in the corner there, so that's why I'm like looking the other way.
It's not a problem. I am really happy. I joined the Box Maze family and got to know you, especially today. It
Also
was
happy.
to talk to you, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll be talking about Box Maze in future episode when the game expand or starts or something. Thank you very much
Yeah, that'll be cool.
for joining me
Awesome.
today. It's my first episode in this season, and I look forward to hearing news or advancement in the project. And as usual, we
Yeah,
are in
dude.
here for your support. Whatever you need, whenever you need, feel free
Thank you.
just to
Appreciate it.
ping me. No worries, man.
Okay.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
just say.